Hello. So, back again for another one.
Hello.
Mr. Tim Lloyd again.
I'm still here.
He's still here. Although, where am I going to put this in the beer selection of crazy videos? Will it be Tim next? Will it be Quillo next? Will it be me next? Who knows? Someone
It's
else?
a random bloke just walking past the
Well,
house.
I am going to have more guests. So wait and see. Now, something I haven't done one of these styles for a while. So
I don't know what it is. No idea.
we have Coopers Best Extra Stout from Australia.
Australian. Do you know where I've had this before?
Where?
Have a wild stab in the dark.
The Nag's Head.
Thailand.
Thailand! Well, I suppose it's slightly nearer to Australia than England. So.
I was in a place called Hoi Hin in Thailand, and I got a bit sick of drinking Chang and Leo lager.
Oh, yeah.
I went to this store, and they had this and the pale ale and the other one, the red one, which is the best bitter.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, non-lager
Yeah.
in Thailand. I was so pleased. And it's actually, if my memory serves me correctly, because it was quite a while ago now, it's very good.
Okay, well, first brewed in 1862.
Really?
Mm.
I didn't know it was that old. Crikey.
6.3%. Stout has been popular in Australia since the 19th century. Most of the Australian breweries that still last from that period continue to offer at least one credible stout. This one is among the richest and darkest of the stouts that survived since the colonial days, but it has changed over time as it's been developed. So let's look at the tasting notes. Expect roasted malt darkness of this beer, which pours with a thick, light brown head. Careful consideration of aromas may reward with coffee, smoked wood, and licorice. I don't like licorice, so let's see how that goes.
See, I love it.
A velvety mouthfeel is followed by hints of chocolate and a bitter finish. Well, it sounds okay. And I've never had a Cooper's beer before.
I've had most. I've had the three most common ones, which you can get pretty much everywhere, and you get them in Waitrose. I've pretty much tried them all.
I've not had them all. Now, it says real Aussie ale on there, and you got a kangaroo, so they're not milking it at all. But I do like design. I like this kind of the round design.
Simplistic, isn't it?
It is. It's pretty nice actually. So now I presume it is. Yes, it is brewed and bottled in Australia. So it's not.
Yeah.
It's not brewed here. It is actually probably imported. So let's get this.
Come a long way to
be
be opened here in Reading on this warm summer's evening.
Yes. Well, it's probably the correct weather for Australia, right? This is not brewed.
True,
it's not brewed
true.
for a cold country.
No, this is very true. You can tell from the pour it's got a lovely body to it.
Yeah, it's not thin at all, is it?
No, it's not. Nice rich colour, one finger head.
That have a bit more actually.
Thank you.
There we go.
It's got a lovely colour. Look at that beautiful
it's
dark
really,
colour,
really
isn't
nice.
it? It's gorgeous. You know, it's black as midnight, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really
It's
good.
pretty nice.
Let's go with the nose?
It's not huge on the nose actually.
No.
There is,
roasted malts are there.
yeah, definitely a hint of chocolate.
I can smell the licorice actually.
Yeah, I can as well now.
Definitely get the licorice off it.
I hope it doesn't taste of licorice because I hate licorice.
Other than that, not a great deal going on really. On
No,
the nose, is there?
let's hope that it tastes better than the nose.
No,
So cheers. We both made the same noise, like, yeah.
The aftertaste is interesting, isn't it? Initially you don't get a lot, but the aftertaste, I'm getting the chocolate, I'm getting a hint of licorice, but it is literally a hint.
It doesn't taste very strong, does it?
No, but you've got a lovely roasted malt flavour, which you would expect to get from a stout. Was it 6% the ABV, did you say?
It's 6.3.
Yeah, it doesn't drink that strength.
No, it doesn't taste like it at all.
It's got a good body on it. It's not syrupy, but it's not.
No, definitely not
watery
syrupy.
Either. It's not watery either.
No, it's definitely got good. The consistency is very good.
Well
yeah,
balanced
it is
for
well
a
balanced. I was just expecting maybe a bit more flavour. But it hasn't got. I don't taste licorice, which is it's just the main thing that I enjoy.
It's very subtle. I can just about get it on the aftertaste. But the roasted malt is probably the most prominent flavour I'm getting. A little bit of a chocolatey twang, but it really is again very subtle. It's not strong.
Yeah, the roasted malts and a bit of chocolate. Not really any coffee at all.
I can't taste coffee.
No coffee, no licorice. So yeah, the roasted malts, the dark chocolate flavour. It does have a velvety mouthfeel.
Yeah,
I think that's quite an accurate description,
yeah, it does.
actually.
It's got a good body to it.
It says roasted malt darkness. It's got that smoked wood.
No, I'm not getting a smokiness from it at all.
No. Now, what else to say about this here? So, it says, even though the popularity of stouts in Australia has been generally on decline since the 1960s, Coopers Best Extra Stout has grown in stature over the past 20 years.
There you go.
Because the awareness of the Coopers brand is spread outside Australia. In fact, I have seen in shops, I've never seen Coopers beers in shops, but I've seen the Coopers homebrew kits.
Oh no,
quite a lot.
No, you do see them in quite regularly now. Coopers, Waitrose stock them all the time, and I'm fairly certain another one of the large chain supermarkets do as well. They're pretty prevalent. The stout isn't so common, but the pale ale and the red one, which the style of beer escapes me, I can't remember what it is. You see that quite a lot.
I tell you where I have seen bottles of this. You find them in Outbacks. Not Outbacks. No, that's the state restaurant. What's the crap? Walkabout.
Oh, Walkabout. Well, there's a shock. An Australian themed bar, so yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
But they have these bottles. I think they're quite expensive. But this is interesting. This is an interesting story. So Coopers commenced exporting Best Extra Stout directly to Dublin for distribution in Ireland in 2007.
Brave.
By contrast, the introduction of Guinness into the South Australian market 40 years earlier resulted in an increase in the sales of Best Extra Stout because the locals went out of their way to let their preferences be known. And it is bottle fermented, so I'm glad I left a bit in the bottle. So I've left a tiny bit in the bottle, so that's good. Yeah, so it is bottle conditioned, so I'm glad I didn't pour all of it out.
Okay.
South Australian residents are known to serve this beer with oxtails or beef shin braised with Best Extra Stout and thyme. I imagine that'd be quite nice, actually. This would go well with
probably would.
With an oxtail or a shin or something. But yeah, I think it's quite nice. It's not the best stout I've done so far. Not the best stout I've tasted. But it's I haven't done a huge amount of dark beers, but yeah, it's pretty decent. Does it pass the beer litmus test? Would you have this?
Yeah, of course.
You definitely have this over green.
It's a nice, easy drinking stout. Again, it's been chilled, and I think some dark beers don't work well when they've been in the fridge. I find they're overly chilled. They tend to lose a bit of flavour, but that works well.
This one is supposed to be chilled.
Yeah.
Serving temperature is 4 degrees.
Right, and that would make sense because it comes from a hot climate.
It's supposed to be chilled. So
yeah, so chilling sometimes it enhances the flavour, but then sometimes it takes it away. But no, that works really well. No, that's a good beer.
Good.
Yes, I would definitely have that again without a shadow of a doubt. It's a good stout.
I'm not sure whether I would, but I will probably still take it over a Doom Bar or a Green IPA. Oh, I'm seeing bits of yeast in here now. That's exciting. Anyway, comment, like, subscribe. Bye.